Hi, this is Trey Pastor. Welcome to my review of Booksmart. Movie was directed by, of course, actress Olivia Wilde. I believe this is her first directorial effort, I believe. But anyway, this movie, Booksmart, like I said, I saw the trailer for this a while ago, and I wanted to see this movie for a while. I thought, and I saw the trailer. I thought it was, amusing. Of course, it's typical high school movies. But this movie I thought was actually pretty decent. And this movie, of course, is about these two best friends. It's the last day of high school. Amy and Molly, they've been straight A students, and studying their best to get into the best colleges and stuff. And so they never, they put past parties and boys and all that stuff just to concentrate on, getting straight A's and all that stuff. And then, much to Molly's amazement, when she actually starts asking the other kids who partied and everything else, and she finds out that they actually are going to the school of choices and stuff, into top schools, she really regrets that, and she basically convinces Amy. Said, we studied and all that stuff, and then we basically missed the high school experience. So this is the last night of high school before graduation. Let's go to this big party that one of the top jocks is having. Let's go to this party to show people that we can be fun people, that we can be cool. And she, with some coaxing, she convinces Amy to go. Okay, now Amy, played by Caitlin Dever, she's LGBT, and she of course has a crush on a girl who's actually going to that party. And Molly convinces her, listen, this is your chance before you go off to college to hook up with your crush. Let her know that that you like her, and and possibly hook up with her, of course. And Molly is, believe it or not, one of the jocks she has sort of a crush on as well. And she said, okay, well, when I'm at the party, I'll try to talk to him as well. So this movie is basically about them trying to get to said party, which they don't know the location of, but they're on their way to go to that party in any event. Now, this movie is really good, and like I said, most high school movies, like I said, has been done to death, so it's kind of hard to try to do something new and different. But I think this movie has enough interesting aspects to it to make it, seem sort of original and really quite well done. Now, one of the best things in the movie is the best friend chemistry between these two actresses. I thought they have really good chemistry as best friends. They're believable as best friends and stuff, and they have good chemistry and they work well off each other. And again, kudos to the casting and of course the directing for making it, and the actresses for making it work. Now, there's also a couple of other characters in this movie that kind of stand out to me, which kind of made me really enjoy this movie. First of all, there's Billy Lord, who's, of course, we know is the late Carrie Fisher's daughter. She plays an over-the-top character named Gigi, who's like a real rich girl who's sort of, completely over the top, but she completely steals most every scene that she's in. She's absolutely outrageous and funny, and really well done. I thought she didn't overact it or anything else, but she had a presence, and she was absolutely hilarious. And she kept randomly popping up at weird places and stuff, and even the characters that even say that to her. How do you do that? You keep popping up out of nowhere. Okay, and then there's a couple of other characters there are memorable. Specifically, there's another character that's played Triple H, played by Molly Brown, and her character, I could have sworn, this is an aside for me, I could have sworn that was, I kept saying, is that cat, she looks like Brie Larson. He kept looking, and Molly Gordon, she really looks like Brie Larson. I thought for a minute I had to look it up, see if maybe they were related or something, because she really looks like Brie Larson. She really does. And I know I saw Molly Gordon. She was in the movie Good Boys, about the the Seth Gordon produced movie about the three little kids trying to get the money, the drone back for all that stuff. But she's in it as well. But in this movie, I swear to God, there's moments where I said, "Oh my God, that's Brie Larson. She really looks like Brie Larson." Okay, but her character, hers is another character who you think she's one way, but it turns out she's actually something else. And but she pulls it off. And like I said, it is a little distracting that she looks like Brie Larson a lot. I mean, it's really distracting. But you have also Jason Sudeikis, of course, we know he's married to Olivia Wilde, who directed this, and he's in this as a principal, and he has a kind of a couple of funny scenes here and there, and that. So Jason Sudeikis is absolutely hilarious, and he's in this obviously for obvious reasons, and he makes it work. Okay, and there's other couple of minor characters that I really like. There's another character named Jared, who I really, really like. The actor really kind of commits to his part. He's like another rich kid and stuff, but he's, of course, more deeper than you think. Okay, and I enjoy this movie. Like I said, it's nothing that you haven't seen before, but these characters actually make it work. And again, it's basically this chemistry. And there's a great sequence in this movie. Let's say a sequence with dolls. I'll leave it at that and let you see what I'm talking about. That was absolutely original and absolutely hilarious. Okay, and definitely see. So Booksmart I really liked. Okay, I would love to see Booksmart the college years. If they would do, I wouldn't mind seeing these two actresses again because they do have really good chemistry. And I think Olivia Wilde, for her first movie, I think she did a really good job with this. So I'm gonna give Booksmart. I'm gonna give it a 7.4. Okay, I really liked it. And again, these actors, and again, it's mostly because these actresses, they have really good chemistry, and a couple of side characters are really nice in this movie as well. So again, 7.4 for me. Anyway, let me know what you think of Booksmart. Have you seen it? What do you think of it? Feel free to leave comments down below. And I have links to my social media in the description box, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Also have a link to my other channel, called Views and Opinions, so you check that out as well. And this is Trey Pastor saying so long and take care.